So I figured I'd discuss with you about using the trigger point application of the MR4 Activet. This is what I use is our acupressure point probe tip for the MR4 Activet. Very simple. It has a nice little screw-on adapter, so you just screw it on to the end of the MR4 Activet very simply. And then you go through your cycle. Imagine my hand is the back of the horse where the most common trigger points are. And classically we use dry needle acupuncture. Sometimes these get injected with other medications back on the farm, but during competition times we generally don't do that. But this affords us not to put needles into the horse's skin. And as you can imagine, many horses don't like the needle application into the skin, especially during competition days. So in an effort to get horses' trigger points quiet, especially in lieu of the upcoming dressage days that we have here at the fork, you would apply the probe directly to the skin, and depending upon the trigger point and the condition we're trying to utilize, you can then use the number 6 setting, which offers 5,000 hertz on the probe to that affected area. And generally within 1 to 3 minutes, you actually see the relaxation of that trigger point. You might see some acute muscle spasms, but that is a common expectation of the probe application, just like you would see with dry needles. But the probe allows you the ability to remove the probe from the skin if they get irritated, unlike acupressure points with needles where you drive it through into the skin and then it's stuck in place, and then you'd have to traumatize the skin to remove it back out. So with the application of the tip just on the surface of the skin, you have the ability, if the horse does not like it, to remove it off from the skin and then to reapply it versus having a needle in the skin. It's very rare for us to see bad reactions to the acupressure point trigger therapy with a laser. I've never had a case where the horse reacted violently or aggressively or uncomfortable to the laser being attached to the skin directly, as you see right now. In the video that we're going to be showing you, you'll see that the horses have a very common reaction to the laser, and that actually is relaxation. And how to see relaxation in the horse. Most of these horses, they seem to get a very soft eye, they drop their head, their lips get very soft, and you can actually see them, a lot of times they'll like lean in to the application probe or the laser itself during that time. So it's very common to see your horse that may have been excitable or very alert to become very quiet, or what we'd say sedate, while undergoing the therapy, and then when you're done they seem to kind of wake back up out of it. So an expectation for you is to see that your horse actually become more relaxed while undergoing the laser therapy.